All right, welcome back, great farmers. In this video, I want to probably try to convince you, if you have not started, and if you have started, probably to encourage you on why you should invest in pig farming. So, from my vast experience in livestock farming, I've told you before in previous videos, I've been into several kind of livestock farming, so I can talk to you about livestock farming. So, and from my little experience, I can tell you that this is one of the livestock farming that I would advise people to delve into. Yeah, and I'm going to be giving to you the reasons why I make that point, why I try to say you should invest into pig farming. And now, all right, if you're new to this channel, please quickly click on the subscribe button. Lots of great videos will be available to you on this channel. All you need to know about pig farming, so please quickly subscribe. It's totally free, and that's one way of supporting us. Thank you very much. Yeah, so why should you invest in pig farming? Now, number one is these guys are very profitable. These guys are very profitable. Pig farming is one of the most profitable livestock farming you can delve into. From my little experience, I told you already in a video, probably like 4 or 5 videos ago, that I was able to make over 100% profit in just a very short while. So in the space of like 4 months, which normally I was going to sell at 6 months, but in 4 months I got a buyer that was interested, and I'm able to sell at a 100%, over 100%, even 110% profit. Now that's excellent, that's wonderful. How do you see so many livestock farming that would actually give you that in a very short while? It's rare. I don't know, probably if you know any, you can convince me in the comment section below. But it's more like a garbage in, garbage out situation, where you're fixing your money and you get your money times 2 or more. So I really feel pig farming is quite really profitable. Now, this is not me being blindsided to the challenges faced in pig farming. I'm not trying to underscore the challenges that you may face in pig farming, but from my experience, pig farming is quite profitable when compared to other livestock farming. Now, another thing is, the second reason why I feel you should invest in pig farming is because they are quite very hardy. They are quite very hardy. They are very resistant. Like, it's I've been into the poultry, I've been into broilers, I've been into turkeys, I've been into ducks, been into rabbits, I've been into snail, I've been into goats. And one thing I can tell you is these animals are quite very resistant. So you do little or nothing apart from educating them to ensure that they are fine. They are very strong. They're very strong and hardy and very resistant. And that's why I feel if you are having issues with maybe being able to sustain your farm because of issues around fragility, like the broiler farm, where you wake up one day and just due to probably very little reasons the broilers are dead, and probably the rabbits also. I've been into rabbits and I know how fragile they can be. Some little mistakes could literally cost you a lot, especially in a broiler farm. Those guys are very fragile, but these guys are not like that. They are actually very hardy and very resistant, and I think that's one of the reasons why I would advise you to invest in pig farming. Now, the third reason is that these guys grow very fast. These guys grow very fast, especially when you feed them well. In 6 months, your pigs should be able to attain not less than 60 kg. Actually, if you feed them very well, you could even attain 90, 100 kg in 6 months, depending on the kind of feed you give them. It's quite remarkable, because if you talk about the goats, like for instance the goats, except if you are going for the exotic breed, which is freaking expensive, extremely expensive. Actually, that's maybe another story for another day. When I get into the lectures on goat farming, I will tell you more about those things. But these animals, they grow very fast. A local goat could take 2 years before it gets matured for the market. Like, I mean, from when it gets weaned, depending on how you feed it anyway. But a year, probably, or more than a year, the goats are not yet very robust. But these guys in 6 months, actually from the last experience I told you, I was aiming for 6 months. In 4 months, I'm able to sell the animals. In 4 months on this farm, I've sold the animals. They grow very fast, and when you feed them, you see their results. So, and also considering their gestation period and their prolific nature, I think you really need to consider investing into pig farming, because when you think about their gestation period, these guys spend 3 weeks, 3 months, and 3 days. 3 months, 3 weeks, 3 days. More like estimate of 4 months. Like, that's quite short for the number of piglets they will give you. That's quite very remarkable. And a single pig can give you about 10 to 15, maybe let's say 5 to 15 piglets. That's not the same for goats. Goats, you're lucky you get to sometimes 3. Maybe some people give 4, but I don't know. That's even cows will give you probably 1 or 2 also. But these guys will give you, now I understand, of course I would still subsequently I'll do a comparative analysis on the different livestock farming, giving you data and showing you, of course I would not make conclusion on any long run estimate on how profitable each of them are, but from what I can see, I feel these guys are quite really remarkable. In 4 months, these females are in gestation, they give you their piglets, and in 2 weeks you get them back again, they're ready. They come on it every 21 days. That's remarkable. And in 6 months, those piglets are good for the market. Sometimes less than 6 months, they are good for the market. Sometimes you can sell in 5 months. That's really, they grow very fast. And this is one of the things you want in business, because you want to be able to make a quick run on your business, on your profit. You want to ensure your profit keeps coming in. And that's why I may advise you to start considering going for the pig farming. Going into pig farming. Now, the third thing, I think the fourth thing is that one of the byproducts of pigs are their manures, and their manures are quite very quality when it comes to other form of farming. Like if you're interested in running crop farming, their manures are very, 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 very interesting to use. They give you good results with your crops. So if you have a maize farm probably close to your farm, or a plantain farm, or you're running vegetable farms, these are some of the things you can use to nutrify your soil. And instead of getting the manures and buying the manures, you can make use of the organic ones, which are the products from the pigs. So, and if you are not interested in using them, maybe you're not having any crop farm, you can sell the manures. Farmers are interested in getting them. Like a poultry farm is close by here, and I believe people do come to pack their manures. I think somebody got some recently and is still drying it close by there. So these guys are very profitable, that their manures could actually be sold and used for other form of crop farming. Now, one of the other things to look at also is the last thing probably I'll be talking about is the little space they require. These guys require little space to have for you to have them. This space that you're looking at right here, this very small space you look at right here, can contain at least about 8 matured pigs. You can rear 8 or even more than 8 matured pigs in this space. Look at this very small space. It will take you not so much to get a space like this, and you can literally fix in 8 piglets there, or 10 piglets there or thereabout, and raise them up. So, and the number of the profit you will make on each of those animals. Imagine you sold your animals at a 100,000 profit. That means you'll be talking about, if you're having 8 animals, you're talking about 800,000 from just this small space. Well, I don't know how many livestock farming will give you this kind of result. Just this very small space, you can easily get that and get a piece. Of course, when I talk about 100,000 is not the amount you use probably like 100,000 to run them and gain like 100,000. That's quite very, very beautiful. So I feel these guys have a unique quality that makes it a very interesting pick when farmers are considering what kind of livestock farming they should go into. I would really advise you to consider going for the pigs, and obviously do the needful. Of course, lots of our videos will reveal to you lots of the things you need to do for you to ensure you get it right. So once you get it right, you are good to go. So pig farming is something I feel you should really consider. I've gotten into it and I've not regretted it. So I'm calling out every intending farmers out there to jump on the wagon and get into pig farming. All right, if you enjoyed this video, give us the thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to this channel if you're new to this channel for lots of great content on profitable pig farm. Thank you guys. Thank you very much for watching. Do have a nice day. Bye bye.